G'day Carbonites, welcome back to Inside Ark. So over the weekend we had Community Crunch 55 and Ark Digest 37 be released, and some interesting questions I want to go over. So let's jump straight in. Okay, so the first one that grabbed my attention was this one here from Survivor FitzSteve. He says, "Hi, would be great to have an update on VR support. When will you be supporting the latest Oculus drivers?" And the answer was, we'll go ahead and try and update the support for them for the upcoming version 245 patch. Also, last Inside Ark episode I mentioned that the next patch would be 246. Obviously it's going to be 245. Yeah, I was getting ahead of myself. But anyway, back to VR support. How amazing would it be to actually play Ark with VR? Like, I know, like actually playing it and like trying to read all the crafting and everything would be a nightmare. But just imagine looking up towards like dinosaurs and like the cliffs and all that sort of stuff. Because that's something I noticed is when you're playing in first person, you lose the sense of scale instantly, and things don't seem as big as what they are. For example, if you go and kill a mega piranha and then go and pick up the corpse, drag it out of the water, press K and just have a look at the size difference between the mega piranha and your body, and it's just massive, but you don't see that when you're in first person. So I think VR would be amazing for that sort of stuff. Alright, moving on. This one here was really good. I'm excited for this one. Alright, so how about an undo feature for placed items with a timer of approximately 30 seconds. For example, you place a behemoth gateway, you just spend 1500 metal, 350 cementing paste and 100 polymer making it, only to realize one pillar is hovering off the ground by 3 foot. It'd be nice to quickly pick up the item rather than demolishing it and wasting half of the resources. And the answer to that was, that's a good simple idea. I'll give a quick implementation and see if the Q&A team can find any flaws, side effects or exploits that opens up. So that would be a great addition. Obviously, like I love being able to pick up pieces when I'm building and stuff, but this would be the next best thing, because that's like the majority of the time that you want to pick up a piece is because you've accidentally placed it wrong or it's a little bit off and you want to pick it up straight away. So I would love to see that added in. That'd be really good. Okay, next one by Survivor Flying Japman 4. That's an epic name. In regards to primal survival, primal survival is, as far as I can tell, it's going to be a new game mode where you actually play as a dinosaur. I'm not sure if they're going to use the mod that is currently out and just make it an official mod, or if it's like entirely new. I'm not 100% sure, but it sounds amazing. Anyway, in regards to primal survival, will we be able to customize our creatures similar to how we can customize our human characters, such as height, limb size, skin, fur, scale, color, etc. And yes, we will be able to do that, so that's awesome. Looks like Flying Japman 4 got like several questions in here. The next one actually interests me as well. He says, at what maturity level would a player character be spawned into when they start a game, and how would they be able to survive if they start at newborn hatchling, since raising them as a human is already time consuming? And the answer, presuming that you're referring to primal survival in the official server configuration, you'll spawn in as a newborn, but you'll be able to attack harvest just very weakly. It's challenging. Unofficial servers will be able to specify the age they want a new player creature to initially be created at. So that would be pretty cool to spawn in the world as a baby, and you've got to like level up and actually get bigger, and you have to avoid the big dinosaurs, and yeah, it'd be fun. So the next one was, can we have an option to place armor on a training dummy? That way we can see how much damage each tier of armor can take from players / dinos. Also, we need a dino boss dummy. Agreed, those will be cool, but they'll require a bit of rewriting of the training dummy to make it wear armor. I'll make it happen one weekend though, as soon as I get a bit of time. So that would be good, because I'm always interested in the stats and that sort of thing. Something else I'd like to see is how much torpor damage something does. So you can gauge like how fast something would get knocked out, or how fast you should attack, stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool. Okay, so that's it for the Ark Digest. Next up is Architect, and the winner was this Seaport Fantasy by Wolf Angelus. And seriously, it's just, I can't fathom how long this would have taken him. Not only the sheer size of the build that he's done, but all the details of like all the little stalls that he made, and like lights and everything everywhere. Is seriously, it's just unreal. You definitely need to have a look at this. I think the video goes for about 18 minutes, but like it just takes that long to go through the whole thing because it's so big. So definitely check it out. It was really otherworldly, really. Like, it doesn't even look like Ark. It's really cool. So congratulations to him. He did a really good job. So the runners-up were the backhoe, which was pretty cool, and the temples of Ark Munra by the Line Inc. I've actually seen a few of his builds. He's actually a very good builder. So definitely go and check those out. Once again, there's going to be links in the description. Alright, so that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this week's Inside Ark. If you did, make sure you smash the like button for me. Don't forget to lead your targets, and I'll see you next time.